Senator Jim DeMint, this has always been sort of a concern that a wounded Obama after the midterm elections could be a very dangerous President Obama.
Well, the president's done a lot of damage to our country, and we could talk about that for hours, but this would probably be the worst. The president says he has the lawful authority. He does not. He takes an oath of office, as you know, Mike, to faithfully execute the laws. Our country was set up that Congress makes the laws, the executive branch carries them out. The president has no right to act if the Congress doesn't. So he is way out of bounds, and he will create a constitutional crisis, I believe, and hurt this country more than he already has if he takes action on this. The fact is, he's been the biggest obstacle to real immigration reform. All he wants is an amnesty program for political reasons. We've got a lot of good ideas to improve our immigration system, make it work better for Americans, and to honor our heritage of immigration. And that's what we need to do. But we cannot do it if this president thinks that the amnesty is the only way to go and that he has the right to change our law.
On the one hand, I'm obviously very, very concerned about a constitutional crisis and what that would entail. On the other hand, I'm almost thinking it wouldn't be a bad thing for President Obama to create this kind of turmoil by plunging into an executive action over the issue of immigration, because I think the outcry, I think the outrage, I think the response would be so severe that I don't know that there's a single Democrat who would survive election in 2016, including whoever runs for president.
It's hard to tell how this would come out. I think the president sees he has nothing to lose right now to create a crisis and create chaos. He has thrived on that before by using it as an excuse to take action that he has no right to take. So I would not wish this on our country for him to do it. If he does it, it'll just depend on whether Republicans are going to have the guts to do what has to be done to push back, because the only power they have is not to fund an amnesty. Mm-hmm. And, of course, the president would use that as an excuse to shut the government down again, and then we'd be back where we were before, just depending. It's a game of chicken. Mm-hmm. So I hope it doesn't come to that. I'd like to think the president cares more about our country than to do that again. But we'll see. But the Republicans will probably have their hands full dealing with this president.